Welcome to the Path of Least Resistance, episode 31. My name is Diophersai, and today we're going to be doing the 6.5 star weekly nightmare. And we're going to be using Yasuo at 3 stars with no epic relics. And our relics are going to be Crownguard Inheritance, Everfrost, and Tempest Blade. Really been liking Crownguard Inheritance if you drop Yasuo on round 4, because that way you stun the entire board and you get a free rally. It also blocks your opponent's round 4 attack, which is pretty good. For this week's Nightmare Portal, we are going up against Galio, whose special rules are Endless Legions, which is round start, the foe summons a unit from their deck with cost less than or equal to their mana gems, which is basically the Aurelian Soul Power, except for any unit instead of just champions. Cage match, the foe's nexus can't drop below 1 health until round 5. And of course, Deadly. When the foe summons a unit, grant its stats equal to half its stats rounded up, the foe's spells and skills deal double damage. Now, with Endless Legions, have you ever wondered what happens if your opponents with extra mana advantage and full boards have even more mana advantage and full boards? We're gonna find out. We are very much hoping to get Hold It. If we don't get Hold It, probably lose. If I'm honest. We don't find it, so we're gonna take Battlefield Training? Maybe better than Spell... I don't know, man. We're going into Herald of Spring, whose power is support group. When one of the foe's units is supported, grant it +2/+2. We really wanted Hold It, is what I'm saying. Or any mana thing. If you have Yasuo's Windblade, definitely use that over Crownguard Inheritance. That will... The extra mana goes really far in keeping you alive. Or you could just get Yasuo's 5-star for his mana gem, which I highly recommend you do. Yeah. And if you don't, you're going to end up in a situation like me right now. So, for free, our opponent got a Herald of Spring. He has 3 units on board already. That's not, super great for us. We are free to spend 1 mana because we can get 2 Concussive Palms or Concussive Palm and a Steel Tempest off with the rest of the mana. And then we're going to go ahead and do that preemptively. So when our opponent attacks, we are free to just block here. And I think that Squirrel was probably free, and now they get a Bay Guide for free. So normally what I like to do is wait until our opponent's round to drop Yasuo. It works out really well because it stops their entire attack, like I was saying in our introduction. The downside is if they have a full board, I'm not sure they care. Okay, looks like they do. Great. So they still will play a unit, even though that I think was a worse unit. Maybe they were replacing a stunned unit, but the stunned unit still... I don't know what's happening. Regardless, we're going to drop Yasuo now. We could have gambled. They have 4 mana. Quite likely they could play more units. But that gamble is a step a little too far for me. We're going to go ahead and attack with everything here. I am aware they still have 2 more Flower Childs that they can make. And of course we can't kill their Nexus until round 5, which is next round. So now that we can kill their Nexus, we're going to go ahead and do that. One interesting thing is you might be able to run them out of cards. If every round they're summoning a free card, that could be a potential strategy. I'm not sure which deck you would use to do that. I'd say Caitlyn, but I don't think she's fast enough to survive any of it. But she is the best at making their opponent draw a card. Anyway, we get through that. All of this is just utter trash. I'll take Kindly Tavern Keeper. And we'll go for our support champion. As always, we're looking for something with the word stun on it. We're out of rerolls because we used them already. We don't see anything with the word stun on it. Could get Sonic Wave with draw a hero. That's pretty good. We like drawing a hero. It does come with a Lee Sin that will kill himself, so that's not ideal. I think we're going to go ahead and take Diana here. The capture might keep us alive. And we're going to go for the champion item chest. So we're going to go through Avarosan Hearthguard, whose power is beside my kin. Round start, grant 2 random units in all players' decks, +1/+1. All players is cool. Better for them than it is for us because they've done. We keep our Yasuo in hand, and we very much hope we draw into something defensive here. Will of Ionia is an option. We would prefer Concussive Palm or Steel Tempest. I'm just gonna go ahead and pass. We could capture here. I don't know if that's ideal. If we do, we can't use Will of Ionia next round. I'm gonna go ahead and capture, and it captured the stunned one, which is kind of stupid logic. Here we can trade for... We take 1 extra damage, but we kill the unit. That sounds better to me. And we get frostbitten, so that doesn't work. But it's fine, we're fine. Only take 6 damage, not a big deal. Play a unit, draw a card. We have like no defensive tools.
Don't let the fluffy tails fool you. These old eyes still see.
Could play Diana again. I'm not sure there's a point in doing so. I will drop Blast Code Seedling with Barrier. Let me attack. We'll block it with something where it doesn't matter. It's fine.
Alert the villains! Peer beyond! Here's our chance. This will be a good winter. Blessed by snow and stars. An auspicious season.
Here our opponent uses every card. So we're not worried about anything anymore. And we drop Yasuo. Oh, he is not leveled up yet because we didn't find a second stun. Take back the part where I wasn't worried anymore. Should drop Dione instead. That would have been way better. And I guess we're gonna take 12. So as usual, I do have the +10 on my Nexus health. If you don't have that node, should get it. It's pretty good. But if not, just, you know, look at these hit points -10, and that's where you would be. It rarely matters, but sometimes matters. And they get a giant unit for free, of course. We could heal, but I want to win the game right now, so I don't think I can do both of those things. Well, let's try it.
What will you have?
We don't have the power to win the game anyway. We can capture a unit here. And we can recall.
If the journey doesn't get you the road.
And then we attack. 41. Yeah, so we're not quite there yet anyway. I believe this guy will get stunned and killed. So their free units are just dead. I don't care what they play.
Brother, what have you become? If I told you, would you listen?
Not a single card in the game that can stop us now. We'll play Invoke to see if we get something good. We don't. Could have gotten like maybe something that gives us hit points. Golden Sister, I guess. And then on our turn, we do not kill the stun unit because our stun goes off before their creation.
One step closer to redemption.
So far, so good. Take Steel Tempest, we haven't seen that show up enough. Although, really, every item here, or card here, says the word stun on it, which is really nice. And we'll go to the champion item chest, we'll get Challenger for Yasuo, and we'll go into Boom Baboon. When the foe attacks, they summon a Flame Chompers, challenging the player's strongest unit. This node can actually be pretty deadly. Like Boom Baboon is one of I think it's the actual first node you fight in the Swift Scout adventure, but when it's this instead, yeah, it gets a little bit more complicated. They have wide boards. Oftentimes the Flame Chompers, have studded leather. Apparently we're just getting attacked for free for 5 here. And yeah, just things like that can happen. I have no solution to this board right now. I'm gonna go ahead and play a Blast Code Seedling with Barrier, also because they have Challenger. You're not able to pick your blocks, which is bad. They have Burn from Get Excited, so I'm gonna take 6 damage that I didn't want to take there. And we roll into possibly the worst card we could have. Yeah, it's just a little bit more stressful than it normally would be. Here, I think it's probably advisable for me to drop Yasuo and clear out the board. I'll let them play a card first, though. We don't have Tempest Blade Twirler yet, so that's kind of our win condition. We also do lose our advantage for next round, where we're able to clear out their board, but if they just attack, and they might, we would die if we don't do something there. I think there's a decent chance that they would just open attack. We also get to get rid of their cards.
How can I help?
Yeah, we know elusives are coming, so we can play a Shadow Assassin here. They drop one of their elusives, we know all the cards in their hand, minus that one. Good place to be. They do take. That's weird. This is just a weird attack. I think I'm gonna have to be fine with it. I could Concussive Palm, but presumably something worse will come later, and we just want to be prepared for that.
No cure.
Kindly Tavern Keeper here. I'm gonna kill Yasuo, which I don't love, but should be okay. You're down to 10 cards. I don't think that's going to be the difference maker here. We can take Cosmic Raise. I believe we can play it next round. It'll kill all of their units. Just attack with everything. Reducing the amount of things we have to worry about is good. We have 1 Steel Tempest in hand. Then they're going to attack with 2 Flame Chompers. Drop a blocking unit. We no longer have any idea what's in their hand. We eat the strongest unit with the capture. That's going to be some treasure, so that won't actually do anything. Could just pass here. Fine. I can play another one. I think I'm fine to drop Yasuo here. That'll remove one thing from the board, get this extra blocker. And then we still have Steel Tempest to deal with the last thing.
Welcome to try. Hasagi! No cure.
Oh, that's a good one. They picked the wrong road.
Kind of just want to pass here and see what happens. Potentially a terrible idea though. Go ahead and heal our Nexus. And drop Lunar Priestess here. Nothing here matters. Big Moon's silver. Our goal is to just deck him out. We just have to wait one more round. Opponent is out of cards, which means we're free to use Cosmic Rays. I'll get rid of their entire board. Play Diana.
We open our hearts to her gentle light.
And they're now out of cards. Just pass the turn and win. Is that the best way to win? Probably not, but it worked.
Moon casts her light across the land.
Sometimes you don't draw anything you need to win. Mid boss is Howling Abyss. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Take Messenger's Sigil here. Whimsy is probably also a fine option. Gonna go look for a power. And we get Evolution, which is fine. Good heal here. I think it's always better to get a card though. Even if we die, it's still better. We'll get rid of Cygnus. Costs too much, he's unplayable. Howling Abyss is her power's Legendary Battlefield. When the foe summons Howling Abyss. Right game start, the foe summons Howling Abyss. When the foe summons a champion, double its stats. Yeah, has a lot of stun. We have to last 5 rounds into it. The auto got Spellshield on it. We can't even remove it. Not that we had anything that could remove it anyway, but still kind of infuriating.
A dark cloud.
Sandra's not great. For me.
Here's our chance. You will do as I command.
Above all else,
I don't know how I feel about Zillion.
To wait.
He does have Spell Shield though, and I don't love that. I'll go ahead and heal my Nexus here. And then we can use that as a blocker. We lose our Blade Twirler. It's a bit unfortunate, but nothing to be done about it. I would have preferred to sacrifice the Kindly Tavern Keeper. I don't always get to make choices.
Succumb.
I'm gonna pass.
The oasis of the dawn flows again.
This is all our opponent has. We're in a really good spot. I can drop Yasuo here.
want to line up for your beatdowns or go all at once? They never
Maybe
guessed
kill
that
one of
you
these guys.
Washed away.
And the reason it's fine to drop Yasuo is because we haven't used enough stuns yet. This stun won't finish off our opponents. We have, because of Palm in hand, we also have Yone. And we can use those to... What the hell just happened? we can use those to clear the board and pass here.
Away all the troubles.
I think we can pass again. I don't think they're going to do anything interesting. I was wrong. It's fine. We're not, like, overly concerned here. Get rid of Spellshield on someone. This guy's overwhelmed. Probably the best target for that.
You got nothing.
Also, we got caught in the cold, so we don't have any power, so we're not going to remove anything. Oh, I played that wrong.
Keep moving on.
I was not paying enough attention there. Alright, that was an easy game too. I did the right thing at first, then I didn't check it the second time. Oops. Keep Yone in hand. So I think this thing's just always gonna have Spellshield on it. It's always fine to drop an Avory Blade Scout.
There's a chill here.
Down from the trees.
Even if you get your 2 stuns, which are a Steel Tempest and Concussive Palm, with the 1 mana you're fine. Because you'll get up to 4. If you have an extra mana gem, you have to play a little differently, but it's fine. Going to Concussive Palm this guy now. Slightly tilted from losing like that. That was like a bad, I don't know, it was just such bad play. I had so many ways to just not die there, and I think we would have been completely fine after that. I got lost in thought, just thinking too many thoughts, and yeah, just played poorly. Still kind of want to save him for next round. I think that would be preferential here, but if they open attack, we're going to be in a very bad situation. I'll drop this guy here. Also, this guy's going to rally if we kill anything, so we can't do that. We could drop Diana and eat Nocturne, but he might come out later if Diana dies, which is not great. Also use spell mana that we could have had for next round to use like little Bionia, potentially.
I'd never keep my guests waiting.
This is actually maybe the best case, because Diana's going to die here, but that Nocturne is just going to be obliterated because there's no board space left. And then we're able to drop Yasuo, clear the board. Well,
Even I have good days.
Vladimir will still be alive and he has regen, so not quite clear the board.
Even I have good days.
You are the tool. I am the weapon.
Last is a feeble mind. Life and death on the blade's edge.
And remove Vladimir, but we're gonna get removed by Kayn.
I do all right.
We do not currently have another Yasuo in hand, which we will need to remove him. He has too many cards, we're not going to be able to just deck him out like we did the last guy. I think we just attack here. Well, it's still a nice free board.
I'm the boss. That's all there is to
So that's fine, I guess. Not ideal.
it. This'll take the chill off.
I think I'm fine using Messenger Sigil. If we draw the dogs, we can use them to draw. Get hit with board clear.
The dark beckons.
This is all fine. Steel Tempest might have been better there, so we can draw a card.
Warm hearts and hot soup.
This is fine.
Dusk approaches. I will play my part.
Firepower solves everything!
Gonna let them attack here.
Now who's got the upper hand? Here's our chance.
What tidings from the sky?
Underestimate me. I dare you.
We are still not good to attack. Although I am kind of fine losing a couple of units here, so
Night falls.
we can just do this. I want to keep this guy.
Try to keep up.
You only block one, it'll be 12 damage. So close. Not quite enough to win. Might be able to turn this into a win though. So let's drop a Blade Twirler there.
Those who kill innocents are no more than fiends.
And then here we're gonna get rid of Shadow Assassin
True power requires restraint.
to stun the new units.
Now who's got the upper hand?
Vayne did pick up Tumble, which I don't love. We can steal Tempest though, which is another stun, which gives us 6 more damage.
I cannot turn
Yeah,
back.
that's good. Alright. Made it through.
We speak, and they will hear us.
I still can't believe I made that mistake. That's such a dumb mistake. Especially given that I was already at a point where, like, I knew what I was doing, had my card on the thing that wouldn't have been a problem. They give me Unyielding Determination, I'm gonna take that. Sounds good. And I don't know what I want to do here. Grandfather Fae can produce like an extremely huge board just normally, so that might be worse. Starlight Seer has the Light Eternal. When the foe plays a spell, grant the top unit in their deck +4/+4. What that's gonna do is make it so that those units get summoned with like a lot more power, because they're gonna be summoned for free, and yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be great. So either way, we're gonna be dealing with like really strong units than a lot of them. So I'm gonna go this way. Maybe the spells chest is a little bit better. I don't know. And like I said, you can always play an Avori Blade Scout. You draw a card. The mana loss doesn't hurt because you still have the 4 mana which you need to play your spell.
An auspicious season.
A little left for those who need it.
Leaping into action.
We just relax, you know.
Looking for this?
Underestimate. I dare you.
Protect him.
Here's our chance.
Pass. Presumably they'll play a couple cards.
Winter,
I think they'll still play another one.
blessed by snow and stars.
Yeah. Here, we're gonna drop Yasuo because I am completely fine clearing full boards.
Follow the wind. Watch
And we have Yone in hand, which means the next round we'll be able to stun 2 units anyway. No reason to take that chance, especially with them out of mana, they can't react to us at all. We also have multiple stuns here, like, we're totally chilling. Might get hit with Entomb. Yeah. That's fine.
Quietly.
Play our Blade Scout, play our Shadow Assassin.
Odds it's faithful.
even I.
Here we're going to want to play a passing move. In this case, we'll use Concussive Fall.
My kind of lesson.
Okay, seems good. Second in tune.
Is a leaf's only purpose to fall. Winter take you. Even I have
Drop Yone.
At last, I have found you. Yone, turn back while you
Can be a little more loose with our mana now that they only have 3 cards in hand and they've played out most of their deck.
no cure. Even I have good days. My kind of lesson.
And as soon as we have a mana advantage, we can use more spells too. Pow, 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 pow.
I will regain my honor.
And we will take Strategic Execution because it is 100% my favorite spell to put in Yasuo's deck. And for our spells chest, we don't find anything here that we super love. We could take Sleepy Trouble Bubble, we can play it for free, but it is a card. And less cards is better usually. Here we're going to, I guess, take Lion Weight. It's being offered. I don't think there's anything else that we could even conceivably take here. And we get a champion power here. We have to go through Sneaky Zeebles. Sneaky Zeebles, they're both bad. Arena Bookie's gonna have like 15 attack, and sneaky Zeebles will be able to stun in our tinier units. So neither option is good. I'm going to keep 2 copies of Yasuo. I was thinking about getting rid of it, but it increases our safety a fair bit. We have 1 stun in hand, which is 1 less stun than I want. And so yeah, the problem with Sneaky Zeebles is everything can get elusive. And Spellshield and whatever. We will resolve. We will stun 2 units. We will take 8. All of that is totally fine. They make another unit. I'm fairly confident I can pass here. They play burst spells. That's pretty good. Means they'll use more mana before I have to make a decision. And here I will drop Yasuo, hopefully clearing the board. Not sure I have quite enough power to do so. Yeah, it looks like we're good.
Even I have good life and death on the blade's edge.
They have 12 cards. That's so funny. The game just started. They have 12 cards. These fights are really stupid.
What will you have?
Blame this guy. Oh no, probably shouldn't have. I guess they're both elusive. That sucks. Kill one of them.
No cure.
Removes the 3 hit points we just got back.
Quick footwork, fast strikes.
Yasuo gets stunned. That makes me a little bit sad. I wanted to kill this guy here. Now we could eat him with Diana. I don't think Sneaky Zeebles can remove things except with Battlestar. Sure. We're fine here. Double Steel Tempest and Will of Ionia.
Rain here is opinion.
They only have 3 cards left.
I'll stand beside you.
They play like they've been playing. They're gonna draw 1,000. We're gonna be okay.
Even I have
They have 1 card left.
good purpose.
Attack for elusive here. Seems fine. Keep our elusive as a blocker in the future. And we're gonna want to stun the elusive. I guess that's all we can do.
Wind flee, or does it follow?
The other ones have spell shield. And that is their last card. I believe they have to draw, which should lose them the game. Yep. Amazing. want more Yasuo. I don't want him to cost more though. So we're gonna have to skip there. Take Sleepy Trouble Bubble. And here, Shadow Totem is a temporary effect, but it's pretty strong. It basically doubles my power for a round. And Dragon Tooth obviously makes you bigger every time you kill something, but you are still open to removal. I'm gonna take Shadow Totem. I don't know if that's correct. And we're missing a little bit of life. So we could heal, or we could get rid of our worst card. We have a lot of worst cards, like we could get rid of Lunari Priestess here. We can get rid of Basket Seedling. Shadow Assassin doesn't actually matter in the deck. So I think I'm gonna go for the safety and heal, but I'm not sure that's correct. Then we go into Galio, whose power is round end. If the foe's allies have 20 plus health, the foe summons Galio if they don't have him, and grant allied champions Spellshield. Which means Galio is going to be out immediately, and he's going to level up, which means every time we do anything, he's going to get Rally. Bad things are in our future. And we don't have the extra revive, because we threw it away. We did pick up Unyielding Determination though, so hopefully that makes up for our past mistakes. Like I've said before, always fine to drop our Blade Scout. He gets eaten.
You are unlike anything I've ever seen.
And we're gonna go ahead and see Galio being summoned next round. This is the Shyvana version, which I think is the easiest version. And he has Spell Shield. And yeah, that's honestly just going to kill us. We would need more stuns than I could possibly produce at this point to deal with that. He has 2 challengers, so we can't win that way either. If he attacks with Galio first, we're going to take 22 damage. And so he chose to attack in that way. Yeah. And like, literally nothing I can do there. I think stunning this guy is the best way. We'll take 48, and then we'll take 8 here, so we should only take 2? Maybe it doesn't work like that. That says minus 22. So I guess it's minus 22 either way. Not really sure why. 48, that's a 2. We get hit with Unyielding Determination. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's not fine, but...
Cold and unforgiving as moonlight.
We'll play Diana.
I may be made of stone, but I'm all heart.
Literally could not have survived that. Oh, and he makes extra Galios. I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, whatever. Play Twirler. I'm gonna play this Owlcat as a blocker.
Underestimate. I dare you.
He opens attacks. Has more damage than I can survive. And he gets Rally. Alright. Yeah, that was something. That is still approximately how you're going to want to do that run. Getting killed through Unyielding Determination twice was unexpected. So try not to do that. Have an extra stun in your hand. Again, if you have Yasuo's Windblade, go ahead and do that. any successful run is still going to look exactly the same as what that one just did. I don't even know if we could have dropped Yasuo the round before. Like, if that would have changed anything, it would have given him rally. And so... I mean, it would have stunned everything. Yeah, I don't exactly know what you do there. Obviously, dying first round to a Spellshield Galio is stupid. But yeah, just do that except a little bit better and you'll live and it'll be fine. I'm probably not going to upload a video of me doing this again except successfully, because it's going to look exactly the same the entire way, except the end we're going to win. Probably try to hold it as your starting power, that would be better, or perfected mana flow, or just normal mana flow would give you a lot more to work with. If I had any of those kind of things, I would have been in a much better situation in terms of protecting myself in the end. Yeah, that spell shield was really bad though. But yeah, so that's kind of how it goes. Unfortunate that we didn't win. We would have had another try had I not thrown away the win on Howling Abyss. And then we could have seen what it looked like a second time. I would have mulliganed more aggressively for stuns. So that is all of my advice. Maybe you got the Galio from the legendary power, because I don't think it normally summons the second one. Let's look at that for a second. But yeah, I'm just gonna run this through again anyway. Hopefully it'll turn out a little bit better. Yeah, so he must have gotten the second Galio from just the legendary power. What's it called? Legion something. Endless Legions. So if you can keep him with a full board, I would suggest doing that. I captured one unit with Diana, and then that got replaced with the Galio. So if I had just not done that, the Galio would have been burned, and then I wouldn't be dead, probably. So yeah, I mean, live and learn. There are ways we could have played any of those things better. Obviously not throwing away our win would have been better here than just knowing that we need to have way more stuns in our hand at the end to survive even the first 2 rounds. Apparently he does like to open attack, so just be aware of that. So you probably want to drop Yasuo on 3 there instead of on 4, and hope he just doesn't play anything with that rally that he's going to get. And that is all of my advice. Again, not a success, but it's going to look more or less the same. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.